Now what you gonna do? When the welfare turns back on you, what you gonna do? Yeah. When the welfare turns back on you, you'll be standing there stranded, and there won't be a thing you can do.
Oregon, born and raised. Yep, I moved out here to do something different. I went to rehab in St. Helens, and then I lived in Hillsborough, lived in Oxford, got pregnant, had a baby. That was in 2009. And then I had an apartment for 6 years, lost my apartment in 2014 and became homeless. And moved out here, lived in my car.
You lost your apartment? Was that
due to rent increases.
Okay. It wasn't Section 8 or anything, it was just
No.
like you paid for it.
My grandma helped me pay for it. I lived in my car for the past 3 years, and I got help right here from Central City Concern right behind us. And so now I have housing at the Golden West, which you can see right down here. You can see the building. And I lived there since October, and I got picked in a lottery for Home Forward. So I will have a housing voucher within the next couple months. So, but I struggled. I was a heroin addict, and I got put in the hospital for endocarditis. I had a MRSA abscess the size of a golf ball inside my heart, and they gave me 6 months to live. And that was 3 years ago. So I was 27 at the time, now I'm 29. And so now I'm on methadone, I'm not shooting dope anymore. And you know, I just see so many people out here every day just dying. You know, and I've got numerous people into the methadone clinic and help through Central City Concern. But you know, people gotta want to do it for themselves too.
Well, anyways, it seems to me like up here that they're dealing with that opioids a little bit better than we are down there. What is the success of that?
Yeah, it's the opioid replacement. You know, I'm sure that there's methadone clinics down there.
Okay.
We also have Suboxone clinics and the Vivitrol shot, and they have nonprofit clinics, CODA, CODA. There's a lot of CODAs around, but out in this Multnomah County, Washington County, there's not so much. But in Multnomah County, there's a lot of help. So we have the opioid replacement. We have the harm reduction. So we have needle exchanges. A lot of cities and places don't have needle exchanges. You know, the one thing that pisses me off is finding dirty needles on the ground. There does not need to happen. You can go get a one-for-one exchange.
Yeah.
It's a means to use, which I do kind of agree with. But there's all the fentanyl. There's so many people dying. But outside in the needle exchange, they have a place where you can go test your dope.
Right.
You don't need a lot, but you can test it to make sure there's no fentanyl in it. It is. You know, and a lot of places won't, are like that. But my program, Central City Concerns, a lot of programs. They've got HR, they've got CEP, CEP. CEP program, you don't have to be clean and sober.
Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. The CEP program, you don't have to be clean and sober. So HR, you do. You know, and a lot of places around do not want what you said. They do not want people using. You know, they moved a lot of homeless camps, and a lot of homeless camps are shutting down. But the other good thing about Portland is from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. you are allowed to camp on the sidewalks. It is a law. You can. And a lot of places you'll get arrested just for sleeping outside.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so your plan is that you've got some kind of housing right now.
Yeah, I do.
Permanent supportive? Is it permanent? Or?
It is permanent, and I will have rent for life because of this program, because of Central City Concern.
Wow.
And Home Forward.
Okay.
Because I won a lottery. And I was by the grace of God that I won the lottery. But there also is the Hope Grant. In the Hope Grant, you can get rent for life. My friend, she had her husband kill himself, and her baby died. And so she got the Hope Grant. And it's not first come, first serve, it's at how risk you are. You know, and my brother, like somebody else was saying, my brother killed himself. That's part of the reason why I started using. I don't blame it on my brother, but, it didn't help the situation. I was 12 years old, So I've been through some shit, and, life is not easy, but I've made it.
Okay, so just one last thing that you would like to say that if you're ever on camera, what would it be?
Don't give up.
Okay.
There's help somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I got one more question.
Okay.
Okay, so like for me, and I've known other people too that once they survive homelessness or they got back into a house or something, it kind of sounds like you you like to help people, or is that something that you feel like is part of your recovery?
I do. I've always been that way because my dad was homeless. So I've been through it, and I don't shun people. Like I help when I can. When I was first becoming homeless, I'd come out here and just hand out bottles of water for people. Just because I can. I feel.
Do you see that a lot out here? Help people helping others.
I do, and our homeless people help other homeless people rather than people that have jobs helping homeless people.
Awesome.
This guy right here would rather give me a shirt off his back than somebody give me $5. Somebody has a job.
All right.
What you gonna do when the welfare turn it back on you? Yeah, you be standing there stranded. Yes, there ain't a thing that you can do.
It's my perspective, damn it.